And the tip goes to Houston. And here's Van Vliet. Over Leonard. Here's Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Pass to Leonard. Over Smith. And there's Leonard on the assist by Westbrook.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Westbrook against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. And Şengün gets it to go.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Westbrook taking his time here. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
And he's good on the second. Clark for the Houston Rockets. They've been in rebuild mode for a couple of seasons now.
Yeah, trying to build back up to being a force in the West, Brian. Some decent young talent. You tweak the roster a little bit, and good things can develop.
Count it.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Over Van Vliet. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Green. He goes up again. And there's a nice layup by Şengün. Şengün's got 6.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Şengün.
Westbrook. Green with the defensive effort.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Inside, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. It's George on the wing. Up and over Brooks. George's shot is off.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Now Green. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The Clippers trail. Westbrook outside. Here's Harden. Got a hand on it.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Brooks outside for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Now the kid from Turkey, Alperen Şengün. Clark, he's really figured it out quickly.
He sure is, B.A. I mean, scoring has not been a problem for Şengün. A bit undersized as a center, but he's found a way to beat teams with his quickness, and it's all about utilizing your strengths, and the sooner you figure that out, the better off you are.
On the wing, Green. That one drops for him. Green's got his second basket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Clippers will go for a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Zubats. Mann comes in for Paul George. Powell, he's checked in for Harden. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Leonard. 15 in his last outing. This one for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston in the lead. Eason up top. Powell covers. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Clark, this kid has no fear at all. Tari Eason has that edge.
Yeah, you love to see it. You like to see guys with his athleticism and skill play with an edge, a competitive edge. I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and develop as a player.
And he makes a first. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Well, after finishing tied for last in the West last year, Clark, Houston is looking for a turn of events.
You know, 13 guys on last year's roster, BA, with 3 years of experience or less. But this summer, Houston bringing in some good vets, headlined by Fred VanVleet, and they're looking to compete at a much higher level.
The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor.
Foul, charge to Houston. Aaron Holiday. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Highland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
That free throw misses. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, B.A., I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Eason. And he sinks the second. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Holiday finds Tate. Driving inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Highland. Brooks against Powell. Left side, Highland. Fires for three. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And it's Brooks missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Leonard. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead, up by 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Paul George out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brian, in his 10th season in the league, Mason Plumlee started shooting left-handed. He said, quote, "It felt good changing, and the more I practice, it just shored up my decision. It's about the result, and I'm happy I made the change. I don't even question it, and that's where I like to be." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, whatever he's doing. Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Van Vliet. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Westbrook with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
George against Tate. George passes to Tucker. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is a shot Tucker has in his bag. The defense has to know that.
Van Vliet on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Tate. No points yet. And George with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Three-pointer off the mark.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Green against Harden. Steps back and fires. Jalen Green pushing through inside.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Landale, and Eason subbed in for Tate. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Van Vliet against Westbrook. Smith in the high post. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tucker. Smith no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Green against Harden. Nice execution inside from Green.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
It's George on the wing. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Eason inside, defended by Harden. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always the choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders.
He's off on the first. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Zubats. Mann comes in for Paul George. Powell, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 7-point differential.
2 minutes remaining.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
Alperen Şengün. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Highland. Pass to Mann. Here's Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the elbow. Good. He hits the jumper.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Now here's Şengün. Give him 8 points now. Here's Brooks on the take, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Here's Highland, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
The assist, Aaron Holiday.
56 seconds left in the first half. Here's Mann. Yet to see a basket. Powell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Up top, Brooks. Powell covers. Pass to Holiday. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, too strong inside.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So the Rockets 5 now. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards, and it's Şengün in at the center position. Now here's George. To the middle. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Smith, and stolen by Leonard. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Houston in the lead. If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
BA, so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
Şengün, ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Here's Westbrook. That one goes in.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Well, the Rockets' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be uneven to Zubac.
Such a tenacious competitor. When Brooks looks to score inside, he is so skilled at finding ways to draw contact.
He misses the free throw.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
That one misses. All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
First team foul. At the line from L.A., Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
First free throw is good.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Green with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And James Harden pulls it down. The Clippers trail. Here's George. Outside for Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Landale's checked in for Şengün. Harden against Green. And James Harden pulls it down. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Zubac. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Smith with the rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for the Rockets, Fred VanVleet. At the foul line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And this kind of cunning is what Smith needs in the league. Putting the defender off balance with a pump fake.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Both shots good from the stripe.
So many are excited about Smith Jr.'s future. I think if he can add some muscle to that frame of his, he's going to be a real problem.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Leonard's got 8.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
And here's Van Vliet. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. James Harden, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Just 4 to shoot. Green, the pass to Smith.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
The 3, George sinks the tray. And it's now just a 1-point Houston lead.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Timeout called, Houston.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Will go for a different look here. Tucker's checked in for Zubats. Mann comes in for George. Norman Powell, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. Van Vliet against Highland. There's the triple. Van Vliet misses.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the board has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here are the Rockets now, following the score by the Clippers. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Powell. He has 6. Over Eason. Second shot opportunity. Eason with some nice D.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Green against Tucker. Green in the post. Clock is at 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Man misses. The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Holiday. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Leonard passes to Tucker. Highland with it. Powell outside. Over Holiday. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Eason, pass to Holiday. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Tate's shot is off. Here's Mann. He's covered by Tate. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And here comes the break. That's good from Eason. On the assist from Van Vliet. Eason's got 5 now.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
It's the final
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Pass to Zubac. Harden surveying the D. And the layup falls.
One of the things Harden is so good at, putting defenders in tough spots.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. 11 feet out. He got a piece of it. Smith against Tucker. A nice shot by Smith. And the Rockets lead by 5. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Harden finds George. Holiday against Westbrook. To the inside. Tucker. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Brooks drives in. And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's George. And that one hits the back iron. The Rockets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The offensive rebound. Green bustling his way in.
Went after that second shot and converted the hoop. High effort play by Green.
George against Brooks. George's shot is good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. George against Brooks. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Holiday. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Brooks. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
Now here's George. The 3-pointer off the mark. Brooks outside. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Westbrook, and stolen by Holiday. Here's Smith. Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Here's Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd.
Hey, the son of an NBA player, Jabari Smith, learned a few moves growing up.
At the line for the Rockets, Jabari Smith. 2 shots.
first one at the line is good. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green. So he gets them both. The Clippers running out of time. Now George. Brooks with the rebound.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Good.
Well, VanVleet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
George against Brooks. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
VanVleet up top, pounded by Westbrook. VanVleet misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. George passes to Zubac. Outside Harden. George against Brooks. 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Jalen Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Rockets now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. VanVleet scanning the floor. Offensive rebound.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Rockets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against Los Angeles.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Alperen Şengün.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career total.
Brooks outside. Back to Green. Shoots over Harden. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's George. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Now here's Brooks. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks.